Today, I will present my evaluation plan for the Huntsville Independent School District Middle School Gifted and Talented Program. This evaluation was developed to examine the effectiveness of GT services at the middle school level and identify factors that may be affecting program implementation, stakeholder awareness, and student participation. The goal of this evaluation is to provide district leaders with evidence-based information that can be used to improve services and ensure gifted students receive the challenging and engaging educational experiences intended by the program. The Huntsville ISD Gifted and Talented Program serves approximately 270 identified students from kindergarten through 12th grade. The program is designed to provide differentiated instruction, enrichment experiences, and advanced academic opportunities that meet the needs of gifted learners. While the program has established goals and state requirements, concerns have emerged specifically at the middle school level. These concerns include inconsistent implementation of gifted instructional practices, limited stakeholder understanding of program services, and lower levels of student participation in GT-related opportunities. Because these issues may affect student outcomes and program effectiveness, a formal evaluation is needed to better understand the underlying causes and identify opportunities for improvement. The primary purpose of this evaluation is to determine how systemic barriers may be affecting the implementation and effectiveness of Huntsville ISD's Middle School Gifted and Talented Program. The central evaluation question asks, what impact did systematic barriers have on implementation, stakeholder awareness, and student participation? This question is important because it goes beyond simply asking whether the program works. Instead, it seeks to understand what factors may be preventing the program from achieving its intended outcomes. The evaluation is guided by 4 key goals. First, improving implementation fidelity by ensuring GT instructional practices are consistently applied across classrooms. Second, increasing awareness among parents, students, and staff regarding available services and program expectations. Third, enhancing student engagement by encouraging participation in enrichment opportunities and advanced learning experiences. Finally, ensuring that the program remains aligned with Texas Education Agency requirements and best practices for gifted education. The results of this evaluation will help district leaders make informed decisions about future improvements and resource allocations. A successful program evaluation requires input from the people most closely connected to the program. For this reason, several stakeholder groups will be involved throughout the evaluation process. Students provide firsthand insight into their learning experiences and perceptions of the program. Parents can offer valuable feedback regarding communication, support, and their child's level of engagement. Teachers and counselors help explain instructional practices and implementation challenges. Campus administrators and district leadership contribute perspectives on policies, resources, and program oversight. The scope of the evaluation is intentionally limited to the middle school portion of the GT program. Focusing on one level of the program allows for a more detailed examination of implementation concerns that have already been identified. In addition, the evaluation will be conducted during a single academic year, making the results timely and actionable for district leaders planning future improvements. This evaluation is guided by the CDC framework for program evaluation, which provides a structured process for examining programs and using findings to support improvement. The framework begins with engaging stakeholders, ensuring that the perspectives of students, families, teachers, and administrators are included throughout the process. Next, the program is clearly described so there is a shared understanding of intended goals and services. The third step focuses the evaluation by identifying specific questions, indicators, and methods. The fourth step involves gathering credible evidence through surveys, observations, records, and document reviews. The fifth step is justifying conclusions through careful data analysis and interpretation. Finally, the framework emphasizes sharing findings and lessons learned so results lead to meaningful change. I selected this model because it is comprehensive, practical, and strongly aligned with the goals of continuous improvement. Rather than simply producing a report, the framework encourages the use of the findings to strengthen program effectiveness over time. To develop a complete picture of program effectiveness, data will be collected from multiple sources and stakeholder groups. Using multiple forms of evidence helps increase the reliability and credibility of the evaluation. Quantitative data will include student achievement information, participation records, and teacher professional development documentation. These sources provide measurable evidence related to implementation, engagement, and academic outcomes. Qualitative data will provide additional context and insight. Classroom observations will help determine whether gifted instructional practices are being implemented consistently. Curriculum and lesson plan reviews will assess alignment with state standards and district expectations. Open-ended survey responses will allow stakeholders to share experiences, concerns, and suggestions in their own words. Surveys will be distributed to students, parents, teachers, and administrators. By collecting information from multiple perspectives, the evaluation can identify both strengths and areas for improvement that may not be captured through quantitative data alone. Data collection is complete, the information will be analyzed using a combination of quantitative and qualitative methods. The evaluation includes both process indicators and outcome indicators. Process indicators measure how well the program is being implemented. Examples include whether teachers are completing GT professional development requirements, using differentiated instructional strategies, and providing enrichment opportunities for gifted learners. Outcome indicators focus on the result of those efforts. These include student participation in GT activities, levels of engagement, academic growth, and stakeholder perceptions of program effectiveness. Quantitative data will be analyzed using descriptive statistics and trend analysis to identify patterns and changes over time, while qualitative responses will be coded and analyzed for recurring themes related to strengths, challenges, and barriers. Finally, triangulation will be used to compare findings across different sources of evidence. This process helps validate conclusions and ensures recommendations are based on multiple forms of supporting data. Is to provide Huntsville ISD with practical recommendations that can strengthen the middle school gifted and talented program. Through the evaluation, district leaders will gain a clearer understanding of how implementation practices, stakeholder awareness, and student participation influence program effectiveness. The findings can be used to improve teacher support, strengthen communication with families, increase student engagement, and ensure alignment with state expectations for gifted education. The evaluation will take place throughout the 2026-2027 academic year. Initial planning and review of existing data will occur during the summer and early fall. Data collection activities, including surveys and observations, will take place throughout the fall and winter months. Data analysis and report development will occur during the spring semester, followed by a final presentation of findings in May of 2027. Ultimately, this evaluation is intended to support continuous improvement and help ensure that gifted students receive equitable, rigorous, and engaging learning opportunities that meet the unique academic needs. Thank you for your time and attention. I appreciate the opportunity to share this evaluation plan and look forward to discussing how the results can best support continued growth and success within Huntsville ISD's Gifted and Talented program.